This is a video with a difference. No clickbait. I'm doing a couple of things in this video as you watch. It's got no sponsorship, and it's a variety. It's a mixture of ideas. No Patreons. No, not professionally produced, as you can see from all the gaffes in it, and no money earned from it. Hope you enjoy it anyway. Right, the idea today is try and literally box this off. Get my cupboards up there. I started to put the edging on this one, so the edging can go here on this. Make a little top with some anti-slip paper on there, and then I think I'll velcro that down because I need it over there as far as possible, and then if I velcro it down I can just lift it off when necessary. That should be alright there. And then there's that bit over there that's got to go in the cup holder. There's bits to be done to that yet. And then of course there's the outside one. But I need to find proper bolts for this. I didn't have proper bolts in last time, but that can go on the outside. That's my table holder, and that can go out. So that will go up there and there's a piece to go in as well. So yeah, get all that done. Hopefully, see how much we get done today. I managed to get some bits done, not as much as I would have liked, but certainly got the bits on there done. I spent a long time on the front cabin, and that's done now. I just need to get all that sanded down and varnished, and that should be okay now. And then put a couple of other things in. Check my cable over the top there, and get that varnished out. I think the time is getting this piece right. So I think we're just about there on this now. And get that sorted. And smooth that off at the front. It's a bit proud at the front. Want to get that on. Most YouTube channels have you earn money by the number of subscribers and likes, and my subscribers, I have 114 subscribers, which thank you very much for subscribing. All that means is that they've said they want to be alerted when I produce another video, and they obviously get something from it. But the reason why I started videos was doing things that I couldn't find anywhere else. I couldn't find information on anything, so I thought, well, just have a go at it and then start publishing them. And to be honest with you, when I did the keels on my Westerly, that was the biggest viewing I ever got. That was 1,700 views for that one. So I was quite pleased at that, and that's over a long period of time. But having said that, you know, these videos, I made them for mainly club members at Desailing Club, new members who could just have a look at some of the things I've done, some of the mistakes I've made, and other people have found that useful as well. I've also found it useful now to keep on adding stuff, the progress that I'm making really, and I thought this would be interesting. As I say, you get paid from YouTube once you have a great number of subscribers. With only 114, you can imagine I get zilch, so there's no money coming in. How can you get money? How can you generate money? Well, first of all, this is a sailing video. Sailing videos do quite well. I think Le Vagabond is the highest one on YouTube that gets paid the most. They've got over 1 million subscribers, which is excellent. You can see quite a lot of views. In fact, I was just looking at one recently. Yeah, they released a video quite recently, a sailing video for the first time, and they got 47,000 views. Now that's incredible, really, when you think about it. But what is it that attracts people? Well, semi-naked ladies, of which I'm not one, so therefore that keeps it down to a minimum. And the other thing is really dangerous events, and I'm not one to take a lot of risks, so that counts me out there. And the third one is really skillful work that goes on your boat, showing people how to do stuff in a real professional way. That's never me. It'll do. It's good enough, as they say. That's what my videos are about. They're about unexplained things that I've come across, and I thought, how on earth do I get around this one? And I've taken people through some of those things. It includes a lot of trips with friends, club members, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and obviously it's a diary for them to look back, and me to look back and think, yeah, that was a great trip. No, that was a bit uncomfortable. I'm not going there again. Or, yeah, if we go there, we'll do something different next time. It also is there to help people in the area get a handle on what our sailing area is like, and how we explore it, and what we get from it. And I think this coming year, we've got big hopes for quite a few trips, so I'm hoping all goes well. As you know from my previous video, just recovering from a hip operation. Hopefully that'll well be healed by the time I get, well, it'll be 3 months on, but you know, I should be a lot more active than I am now and be able to do a lot of sailing, and I'm looking forward to that. I've started to get a lot of comments from other YouTubers, which is quite nice, really. And some of the ones I watch, I really do appreciate them. Salty Lass being one, the Wildlings, and I watch sort of no bullshit, just sailing. I mean, that's just spectacular, but that's really, you know, big stuff. And Sailing Uma, I enjoyed that. And Ran Sailing is just so good. Those people are really great. And Sailing Fair Isle, all good YouTubes. There's a lot more. The Sailing Brothers, I could go on, and I've done that in a previous video. But I think sailing videos to me have started to replace TV, especially in the daytime when it's pouring down with rain. I don't feel like going out. It's too cold. I can't go out because of my hip, and therefore, what better entertainment can you have? So overall, I think YouTube is worth it for me, certainly, just watching it and making the videos and getting some comments and getting some real good practical solutions to some of the problems that I've faced and others have faced with their boats. So, you know, I would encourage you to scan, have a look at the various YouTubes. Some you'll like, some you won't. I tend to watch a phenomenal amount, and I watch them on occasions if I'm not sure, just to see whether they improve. Mine is not professionally run, obviously, you can tell that. I don't use expensive cameras. I use a GoPro. And that's it. That's good enough for me. Sometimes I use my handheld, my Canon ZX60, and also my phone. But they're things that, you know, I have anyway. And I only use those when the GoPro is not available. But other than that, I don't spend a lot of time editing. You know, people will say they will spend a lot of time, and that's why they need the money to do all this editing. I don't. You get what you see. It's as simple as that, and it's no airs and graces, no clickbait, and no money. So yeah, one of the things YouTube does do for me, and you know, as I say, you make very little money unless you've got millions of likes, and you've got patrons and you've got sponsorship and all that business, which I don't have. But one of the things it does do is make you spend a lot more money. I watch endless sailing videos, and the amount I watch, I look at something and I think, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I could do with one of those on my boat. I could do with this. And I end up spending an absolute fortune based on what I see. It's a way of advertising, and you know, I can understand why a lot of these videos get a lot of promotion, really, get a lot of sponsorship, because I certainly have seen stuff on YouTube, especially from Sailing Britley, Sailing Fair Isle, Sail Life. I see a lot of the stuff that they buy, and I think, ooh, that looks good. I'll get some of that, and yeah, and I end up spending a lot of money on it. So that's one of the things where if you don't watch all these videos and you you know, just go sailing, chances are you won't be spending a lot of money. So in a way, you know, you earn nothing like I do, and you spend a lot. And I can imagine it's the other way around for those people like Le Vagabond, who earn a lot of money through videos, but also sponsorship, Patreons, and all the rest of it. But anyway, this is my story, not theirs. Just to show you the sorts of things that I get hooked on, the next bit is something I said I'd never do, is the box opening ceremony. Well, this is one of those videos that I said I wouldn't make, in what's in the box. So here we have our new system for anti-fouling. This is Sonny Hull, and a warranty. Thank you for purchasing it, and no problem. The reason why I've gone down this route is because I worked out that, given where we are, for me to sail down to a marina, get the boat lifted out, get it anti-fouled, will cost me in the region of 500 to 600, possibly more depending on the marina. Could be 700, 800, and for what? You know, anti-foul that I have to do every year. So I decided to invest in this Sonny Hull electric system, ultrasonic anti-fouling system. Be interesting to try it, see what it does. The idea is to fit that on the boat. That comes with the controller, the power, really, the system that generates the ultrasonic waves to the bottom, and then and of course we've got the actual pulse makers. They're all heavy duty stuff, really is, honestly. It weighs a ton. Boat's going to be another ton heavier now. Real thick cable. That goes, they fit to the hull, both sides of the hull, and plates to make sure you got good contact. And of course there's the compound to fit it with, and another warranty. So they warranty it twice. What there isn't is a set of instructions, but I believe you get those on video. So you watch the video on how to fit that, or the download PDF, which is what I really got the original idea from. So it'd be interesting to fit this and see how this goes. I'm going to anti-foul it as well. I'm not going to anti-foul it, somebody's going to anti-foul it for me. But the idea is to give this a fighting chance, is to anti-foul it this year, as well as apply this, and see what the effect is of having both. and then to leave it after that, not anti-foul it at all, and see how I go year on year. And I will report back, providing the boat survives all of that, but I can keep everyone informed. I must say, in all of this, the company were excellent. They made sure they checked out the boat. Well, they checked out online what the boat was, just to make sure that the system was suitable for my type of boat. And they said yes, it was. Although I'd be surprised if they said it wasn't. But anyway, they said it was. They came back to me very quickly. We went through a couple of issues, whether it was going onto a rough hull or whether it was going onto a smooth hull, and we discussed that, and they provide the relevant compound to secure it to a rough hull, which mine is, and hence the washers, I think, which will make a good contact on the hull and then seal it all. So yeah, as I say, I will go through that. I will show me fitting that later on, but in the meantime, that's all it is from here. As I say, it's not usual for me to unpack things and show them on video, because I don't really see the point, to be honest with you. But as other people do it, I thought I'd give it a try. Plus, it gets me a video up on the air. And now I've got to go and unpack a load more boxes, which I'm not going to take you through. But basically, it's new rope, it's new equipment that I need, that I've ordered. And I've ordered that from a new company that's just set up for local people on Merseyside. It's called D-Rig, D-Rig Marine, and it's Will Thompson who runs it. And you can contact him at info@drig.co.uk. That's info@drig.co.uk. And I don't know whether he's got a website that he takes online yet. I haven't seen anything like that. He's only just setting up. But I've just ordered a load of kit, which is the boxes I've got to go and open. And he got that straight away for me. There was no delay whatsoever. And the prices are excellent. And he's really good to deal with. And he will help you wherever he can, and he's got a lot of experience. He's a very, very respected dart sailor, dart 18 sailor, sails internationally, and he set up his own channel, which is great for us because he's local, he's there, he's on the doorstep. But also, you know, if you want competitive prices, I would think about getting in touch with him.